Welcome back to ALPB Roundup. I'm Ryan. I'm here with the daily roundup. First time in a few days. Just had a full series where we weren't able to do video. Did some win probability graphs, put out some content for the nerds to scratch that itch. But we're back with the weekend series, kicking it off. We had 3 games last night, looking at 5 games tonight, so we'll hop right on in here. We'll kick things off in New York, where the Ducks rolled into town with the opportunity to take a half-game lead in the North Division over the Blue Crabs, as the Blue Crabs are already rained out for the night. They'll play a doubleheader, by the way, tonight, so we're going to see how this all pans out when said and done. Long Island would hand the ball to Darren Downs, looking to get that win, while York looked to Duke Von Schaman, great name. Downs allowed a Revs run on a wild pitch in the bottom of the second, but his offense picked him up in the top of the third, scoring 3 runs on 4 hits and an error, including a Sal Giordina RBI single. That's his first game back returning from that injury. That leg injury looked super bad. We're glad to see Sal Giordina back. Glad to see the mustache on the field where it belongs. He would DH in this one, so they aren't quite ready to put him back behind the dish or even at first, but it's good to see him getting game action and hitting the ball well. Melky Mesa tightened things up in the 5th on an RBI single to score Tyler Hill for York, but that score would hold until the Ducks managed to score some insurance in the 9th inning, winning this one 5-2. Duke Von Schaman takes the loss, but he pitched well. 7 innings, 2 earned, 6 hits, 3 Ks, no walks. Eduardo Rivera, he pitched a scoreless 8th for York, bringing his ERA down to 1.53, very quietly having a great season. I don't know if we even talked about Eduardo Rivera up to this point, but he's looking great. Darren Downs lasted 4 1/3 with it, no decision, allowed 2 runs on 5 hits, walked 2, struck out 5. Michael Tonkin secured his league-leading 9th save. He's a bad time for hitters. 1-2-3 in the 9th, 2 Ks, .53 ERA, .824 whip, 11.1 Ks per 9, shoving every time out. 1 earned run so far, and I think 17 innings. Absolutely just a nightmare out there on the mound. Michael Tonkin, dominant out of the Ducks pen. If you get to the 9th, this team, it's basically over. 4 scoreless innings from the Ducks bullpen tonight, including 3 hitless innings from Bolsinger, Barnes, and Tonkin. We're going to do a little something different with the ALPB Roundup game ball. We're going to give the thing to just the Ducks bullpen because they showed out and they shoved, just like honestly they have been lately, because the Ducks have only allowed 20 runs in their last 8 games, 2.72 ERA across the pitching staff over that span. Pitching's getting hot at the right time on Long Island, not in Long Island. I get it. They are now a half game ahead of Southern Maryland for the North Division lead, and if I'm the Blue Crabs, I'm not thrilled by the way this is going. But Blue Crabs do play 2 today, so by the end of this thing, they could be back tied or in the lead. Not over yet. Hell of a battle in the North Division. York, by the way, commits 4 errors tonight. They now have 71 errors on the season. That's the most in the league. 71, second most, 52. Good Lord, York, get it together. You even have a small field. Like, not many balls you got to chase down. Anyway, in Lancaster, Gastonia once again proved that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. If you're not following the players, they're having breakfast every day. I'm getting tagged in it because that's what my life is at this point. Sometimes I get tagged in like transaction news. Other times I get tagged in breakfast. That's the Honey Hunters vibe. And you know what? I love it because it's delivering 80 grade breakfast. That restaurant place in Lancaster for them is like 2 war. I don't even know how that's possible. But they crush the breakfast and they crush the ball. Went on to win this one 18-2. Just, an assault on these Lancaster pitchers. Junior Rincon, Yoel Espinal, and Jordan McCrum all got victimized in this one. Jalen Peguero, he looked great for Gastonia. Not that they even needed it, but my man kept the bullpen fresh. 7 shutout innings, 1 hit allowed, 2 walks, 6 Ks. Honey Hunters showing up and getting it done. He'd have won, by the way, the game ball, but, 18 runs. Offense was wild. Honey Hunters got 3 runs in the first, and then Jason Rogers hit a grand slam in the second, and the route was on. That was kind of it. They hit 2 grand slams this one. Jordan Howard got one, too. Both of Lancaster's runs and 3 of their 5 hits would come in the 9th inning. So Lancaster showed up late and with too little, but hey, made it. I think the phrase would be too little, too late, but we're already in deep here. Gastonia got a hit out of every spot in their lineup, with every starter reaching base at least once. Mike Pappy goes 2 for 4 with a home run, a double, and 3 walks. Jason Rogers in his return to Gastonia, 2 for 4 with a grand slam and 3 walks. Jordan Howard, 3 for 5 with 2 home runs, including a grand slam and a walk. He wins the game ball. Barnstormers walked 17 Honey Hunters, and I don't even want to hear that this is a RoboZone issue because the other 5 teams across the league last night all walked 3 batters apiece. So this is a Barnstormers issue. If you listen to the Barnstormers broadcast, they're always like, oh, the RoboZone. Oh, the RoboZone. It's so bad. You walk 17 dudes. I don't know what to tell you. Stop walking people. But they don't call strikes low in the zone. Then don't throw it down there. Well, I get crushed if I throw high. Oh, then you don't pitch in the Atlantic League. I'm just getting tired of not being able to watch a Barnstormers broadcast with the volume on. It's insufferable. Sorry for the rant. Whoa, that was out of nowhere. The 4 rostered pitchers used by Lancaster tonight have a combined 10.19 ERA. Blake Galen finished this game for Lancaster. He allowed 2 runs in the 9th, but none were earned. His ERA, 1.59. So that's just how it's going up there. Blake Galen should pitch more. That's what we're saying. Finally, High Point entered Lexington 5.5 games behind the Legends with 23 first half games to play. However, 6 of the next 10 games for the Rockers are against Lexington, so these 2 series they're going to play over the next couple weeks are vital. High Point looked to Ricky Knapp to get it done while J.J. Hooper climbed the hill for Lexington. Got off to a rough start for High Point as Brandon Phillips did what Brandon Phillips does, homering to get the ball rolling in the Legends first. High Point would fight back, though, in the top of the 3rd with an RBI double from Michael Russell and from Jerry Downs, putting the Rockers ahead 2-1. In the bottom half of the inning, though, the Legends took the lead right back. Lexington is just ruthless to face. That lineup is insane. Keon Barnum hit a 2-run homer. This game tightened up a bit as High Point closed the Legends 5-2 lead down to 5-4, but Keon Barnum back at it. He hits his 2nd home run in as many at-bats, actually. The Legends hang on to win the first game of the series 6-4. Ricky Knapp takes the loss in this one. He drops to 2-3. 5 innings, 6 runs, 8 hits, 2 walks, and 2 Ks. J.J. Hoover, not his best work, but he improves to 2-0 for Lexington. 6 innings, 4 runs, 3 walks, 3 Ks. Derek Self locks it down for his 6th save of the season. 1-2-3 9th inning from him. Offensively from High Point, not too much to talk about, but Michael Russell did go 3 for 5 with a double and an RBI. He's having a nice little season for himself. For Lexington, Keon Barnum gets the ALPB Roundup game ball. He goes 2 for 4 with 2 home runs and 4 ribbies. Heating up for Lexington now, man. He's getting hot. OPS up over 900. He had an OPS in the 600s at one point in this campaign. Up over 900 now. Keon Barnum, watch out. 5 games going on tonight. 2 with the Southern Maryland doubleheader against West Virginia. Smart. I remember the schedule. I will be in Lancaster tonight catching the Honey Hunters, seeing how their next breakfast pays off for them. I wonder if they're experimenting with it. I wonder if they're like, what if I get double bacon? Will I get double doubles? Do I get an extra steal if I avoid the grits? Always avoid the grits if you're looking to steal, because those are the wrong type of runs. I should stop. Anyway, I'm Ryan from ALPB Roundup, and I'm so sorry.